I think faculty and staff and students come out for the fair and they feel a liveliness and excitement there. They see a celebration of movement in a good direction. They see wonderfully tasty food either being sold or prepared, and there's a sense of, oh, this is great, and I'm participating in it, and Emory's participating in it. So I think that connection with our ethical stance, our connection with this place, and connection with each other as a community is really important. The students all say after the fair is over that they learned a ton and that they think not only about Atlanta differently, but they think about their own lives differently and they think about what they eat. And I know throughout the course there's lots of discussion going on with their friends and various dining mates in various contexts about what we're eating, why we're eating it, what should we be eating. And that's, of course, all part of becoming a more educated person. The food fair is very connected to my course on fast food, slow food. And both of those evolved out of the sustainability strategic planning process that happened in 2005, 2006. We were adopting at that point sustainability as a commitment of the whole university. And so I was very interested in the ways that sustainability approached food. And when I began to teach the course in the spring, Dr. Eisen said to me, you know, we've been doing this a number of years, and I think we've had enough conferences. Why don't you put on a fair? I said, okay. I have no idea how to put on a fair, but I guess we could do that. So the class studied sustainable food in that first semester, read a bunch of books together, wrote a bunch of papers, but then over the course of the semester we kept trying to imagine in the spring if we put on a fair, what would it look like, who would we invite, what do we mean, what do we want to communicate, how would we do it. I think it's important to recognize that the Sustainable Food Fair is put on by an anthropology course. It is really student run, student managed, but it is also financially supported by Emory Dining and the Office of Sustainability Initiatives, as well as by the Anthropology Department. So it is really a very broad commitment of the university, and without the very hard-working staff in Emory Dining and in the Office of Sustainability, it wouldn't be possible. So we're really grateful for their efforts behind the scenes.
Hi, my name is Blair Ely. And I wanted to get involved in the fair because sustainability is really important to me, and I came to this fair last year and had such a great time and learned so much, and I wanted to help promote the event and learn even more about the things that I was passionate about. Basically, the class is set up in a way that every single person has a role in setting up the fair. It takes a lot of different moving parts, but when we divide into different groups, we can sort of divide and conquer and help make all of this come together. And then we also separated it into groups on sort of issues like beef, like all these other things, and then we have tables here at the fair where we can educate people about those specific issues.
Pretty much all the seafood that Bon Appetit serves is sustainable. All the ground beef on campus is grass-fed. We're seeing fair trade in almost every location. And so as the Emory commitments become more commonplace, as the really big steps forward we've taken are something everybody takes for granted, well then the fair might be free to evolve in some new ways. And so we'll just have to see what happens.